give it time. I know that I'm not easy. This cold heart of mine, she really took a beating before you. You stuck through blizzards, winter nights with you. Now I'm blooming.
So before starting the video, I want to share something with you. It's my feeling when I saw him smoking for the first time, and remember one thing, that he is my crush, bias, idol, everything. I'm just crazy over him. I hope you understand. Hello everyone. Actually, I want to share something with you. 2-3 दिन पहले की बात है. I was just scrolling down my phone and suddenly I saw a video in which Jungkook was smoking. At first I thought कि ये कोई fan edit है या कुछ ऐसी वैसी चीज़ है, तो मैंने उसके बारे में सर्च करा. मतलब यार तुम बिलीव नहीं करोगे, मतलब पहले से ही मैं इस बंदे के पीछे इतना ज़्यादा पागल हूँ. एंड आफ्टर सीइंग दिस वीडियो आई फेल हार्डर फॉर हिम. लाइक भाई साहब, बस एक बार मिले तो भगवान जी. लिटरली ही वॉज गिविंग फुल माफिया वाइब्स एंड एवरीथिंग, एंड आई वाज लाइक oh my god, this man is just on another level. I just love him. Oh my god. Everything shown in this video is fictional, based on my imagination. It has nothing to do with the real characters in the real life. This video is made just for entertainment purpose. Yorni was sitting on her bed. She was angry. She was continuously looking at her phone screen. But there was no call from Jungkook. She is calling him from last 2 days, but he hasn't received any of her calls. She has also texted him, but he hasn't even seen her messages. She is damn angry on him that why he is not replying her messages and calls. Yawning. Why he is not answering my calls while looking at her phone screen and beating her legs on the ground in frustration. Is he gonna come for dinner or not? What if he would have forgot about the dinner? Seriously saying, if he will not come for dinner today, then I'm not gonna talk to him ever. I will never talk to him. She was saying all this to herself in frustration. Then she got up from the bed and started to roam here and there in her room while cursing Jungkook in anger. I will punch him in his tummy hard, and then I will not talk to him. Yeah, that will be a great punishment for him for not replying my calls. And what if he will not come for dinner? What will I reply to my mom and dad? That's why he don't come for dinner? Oh God, please help me, she said while holding her hair in frustration. She was thinking all this. Suddenly, she heard a car sound. She looked out from the window. It was Jungkook's car. She got relieved that finally he is here for dinner. She felt happy, but she was still angry from him. She was looking from the window. Jungkook came out of the car. He looked at the window because he knows that whenever he comes to her house, she looks at him from the window. She always gives a bright smile to him whenever he looks at her, but today she rolled her eyes when he looked at her. Jungkook's POV. What happened to her? Why is she rolling her eyes from me? Is she angry? I guess she is mad at me that I haven't replied her calls. Gosh. Now I have to make my princess happy so she will not get mad at me. Please help me, God, please. Yeonjin's parents greeted Jungkook at the main gate and took him inside. She was looking all this from the window. She was happy that he came, but she was angry at him. Then she saw them coming inside. So she ran from the room to reach the dining room. Jungkook and Yeonim's parents entered the dining hall together while talking. Yeonim was already sitting on the chair. Her best friend Katie was also sitting beside her. Yeonim's mother. Look, Yeonim, Jungkook is here. Now we can have the dinner. Yeonim's dad. Yeah, Yeonim, he was waiting for him since very long. Now finally he is here, said Jungkook while showing him the chair that was just beside Yeonim. Yeonim. Mom, I'm hungry. Let's eat. While saying this, she glanced at Jungkook, who was already looking at her. She again rolled her eyes from him because she was angry at him and she wants to let him know that yes, she is angry at him. Jungkook realized that she is so mad at him and now he has to give his all attention to her to make her happy. Then he sat on the chair beside her. As he sat beside her, she turned towards Katie and said, Yeah, Katie, he was talking about Taehyung, right? We have to go with him in the club for a video shoot, right? Well, he is so handsome, right? He has a lot of fangirls. Katie, yeah, he is so handsome and hot. Many girls are dying to be with him, but you are lucky that you got a chance to shoot a video with him. Yeonim, yeah, I know. I'm happy and excited too that I'm going to meet him. He is so hot. Jungkook, who was sitting beside her, was hearing all this from her mouth. He was feeling angry and jealous at the same time. He made a fist in anger. Then Yeonim said last words, which made him lose his temper on Yeonim. Yeonim, I wish he would be my boyfriend. She said this word knowingly because she was mad at him. But she has not assumed the consequences of saying this. But now she can't do anything. She has already fired the bullet from her mouth. As Jungkook heard this from her mouth, he got so much angry on Yeonim. He quickly lifted his left hand and put it on Yeonim's laps. She tried to remove his hand from her lap because she was mad at him. But as she holded his hand to remove it from her lap, he tightened his grip more. He squeezed her badly. She groaned in pain. Ah, Yeonim's mother. What happened, Yeonim? Why are you screaming? Yeonim. Nothing, Mom. I guess an ant bited me. Jungkook was still focused on his food, like nothing has happened. She looked at him, but he was not looking at her. He was busy with his food. His hand was still on Yeonim's eyes. He didn't even move his hand an inch, even if she screamed and her mother asked her what happened. His hand was still at the same position. Then he moved his hand inside while still focusing on his food. Yeonim's body got sensation as he moved his hand towards her inner thighs. She closed her eyes due to sensation. Jungkook noticed it and he smirked. Then he rubbed her inner thighs softly. She was enjoying the sensation and vibrations down there. He was enjoying his work and she was enjoying his touch. She was getting turned on. She holded his hand from her one hand because she was not able to control herself. His hand was giving so much pleasure to her. While holding his hand, she looked at him and signaled him to stop. But he smirked, looking at her, and without even a second, he thrust his hand inside her auntie. As his hand went inside her tea, he touched her kitty. He pressed it a little. She got a rush of sensation in her body and she groaned in pleasurable moan. Your name. Ah, your name's mother. What happened to you, your name? What are you doing? Your name. Mom, I guess ants are in my dress. I need to go to bathroom. As she said that, Jungkook smirked as his mission got complete. He quickly took out his hand from her tea and she rushed towards the bathroom while holding her dress properly. In the bathroom, she fixed herself and after that, she started to wash her face while looking into the mirror. She splashed the water on her face and when second time after splashing the water, she looked at herself in the mirror. She got shocked, seeing Jungkook standing behind her, leaning against the wall. She looked at him from the mirror and she asked him, "What are you doing here?" Jungkook, "I'm here to complete my work." Your name, in shock. What work? He came closer towards her and she turned towards him while seeing him coming closer from the mirror. Jungkook, while holding her chin, "You said you want Taehyung to be your boyfriend in the dining room. So I am here to remind you that you are mine for forever. You belong to me." He said all this while moving his fingers on her face. Your name. Leave, Jungkook. Let me go. I don't want to talk to you. While removing his hand from her face. Jungkook. Why? Why you don't want to talk to me? Am I not as good as Taehyung to be your boyfriend? Your name. Enough, Jungkook, she said in anger. Do you even know how many times I have called you in these 2 days? You are blind or what? You didn't even attended my single call and you have not even replied to my messages. Where the duck you was busy that you don't get time to reply me, huh? JK. Oh, so my baby girl is angry because I haven't received your calls and I didn't reply to your messages? Your name. Don't call me that. I'm not your baby girl and I hate you. While turning to other side, he turned her towards him to make her face him and he said while looking into her eyes, "But I love you, baby girl, and I'm really sorry that I was not able to reply to your calls and messages. It's because I was on a mission, so I have turned my phone off for that. I'm really sorry, your name. I promise it won't happen again. Your name. I don't want to talk to you and it's final and I don't even want your sorry. You go out from here right now." JK. Oh, my baby, please. I'm really sorry. Please. Your name. No, no sorry. You just go from here. JK. Baby, please. At least look at me. I'm really sorry. While holding his ears from both of his hands. But she was not looking at him. So he turned her face towards him, made her look into his eyes straight. And then he genuinely apologized to her while looking into her eyes and holding his ears. Your name. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. You know I can't live without you. You are my life, your name. Please talk to me, please. He was having tears in his eyes. He was genuinely feeling sorry for her. noticed the tears in his eyes and she felt that he is really sorry to her. Her heart got melted seeing him cry for herself. She folded his hands and removed them from his ears and said, "Don't cry, baby. I love you too. But I felt bad that you didn't answer my calls." Jungkook, "I'm sorry, baby. I will never do that again." Your name. "It's okay, but please don't do that again with me. At least you can inform me when you have a mission so I will not call you and message you." Jungkook, "Baby, I promise I will always inform you so you will not get mad at me from next time. Cause you know, I can afford anything but not your anger. You are my very special, one and only princess, baby girl, and I love you so much. Please don't leave me ever. And don't try to be that Thai's girlfriend. You are mine and I love you so much. Your name. I love you too, Jungkook, with a smile. Your name. And I'm not going to Thai. I just said this because I was mad at you that time, and you are the only person in my life whom I love. So as you say that I'm your only girlfriend, you are my only boyfriend too. As I'm only yours, so you are only mine too. And I love you so much, my cookie, she said with a smile. He got happy when he heard Cookie from her mouth, cause he knows that she calls him Cookie only when she feels so much love towards him. Jungkook, I love you too, my princess, and I'm all yours and only yours. With that saying, he smashed his lips on hers. He holded her waist and pulled her so close in a kiss. She wrapped her hands around his neck and both of them started to move their lips while feeling each other's. After a long and deep passionate kiss, Jungkook detached his lips from hers and he holded her neck with both of his hands, rubbed his thumb on her neck and lifted her head up to make her look into his eyes. She looked up into his eyes. Both of their eyes were telling to each other that how much they love each other and how important they are for each other. Then he again smashed his lips on hers and gave a long passionate kiss to her.